Hello students, today in this video we'll learn about chemical bond. So question is, what is a chemical bond? Suppose you have two atoms and you know very well atoms combine to form molecules. So we have these two atoms A and B, and these two atoms want to form molecules like AB. So how this is possible? These two atoms can combine first. That means that there's a force is required between these two atoms, which can bind these two atoms and form molecules. The force will exist between these two atoms is called a chemical bond. So we can define chemical bond with the force which hold the atoms together within a molecule is called a chemical bond. Okay, chemical bond, that means a force will exist between these two atoms which can bind these two atoms together. Now the question is why two atoms combine? Here question is arising, why two atoms combine? Understand these questions. First of all, I will discuss about the electronic configuration of noble gases. Basically, the electronic configuration of noble gases, we can see noble gas configuration. Noble gases like helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These are the noble gases, and you can see the atomic number of helium 2, neon 10, argon 18, krypton 36, xenon 54, radon 86. Now the electronic configuration of helium, it has 2 electrons in K cell. Neon has 2 electrons in K cell and 8 electrons in outer cell. Argon configuration 2, 8, 8. Krypton configuration 2, 8, 18, 8. Xenon 2, 8, 18, 18, 8. Similarly, radon 2, 8, 18, 32, 18, 8. So you can see the configuration of these noble gases except helium. All these noble gases have 8 valence electrons in their outermost cell. This is called octet rule. Atoms having 8 electrons in their outer cell follow octet rule. But helium has only 2 electrons in K cell, so it follows duplet rule. 2 electrons in K cell. So all these noble gases have stable electronic configuration. The question come to the questions, why two atoms combine? Other atoms also want to achieve the electronic configuration like noble gases. That's why atoms combine. Suppose you have sodium atom. The sodium atom, why this atom combine? Why this atom is reactive? Because its electronic configuration is not stable like noble gases. The electronic configuration of sodium is 281. So Sodium wants to achieve the electronic configuration like neon. That's why it can lose one electron and form sodium ion. By losing one electron and achieve the electronic configuration like neon. That's the reason atoms can combine. Okay. Now we can give the answer of this question, why do atoms combine? So first of all, we can say to achieve the electronic configuration like noble gases. To achieve the electronic configuration like noble gases. Electronic configuration like noble gases. And they can achieve this electronic configuration by losing the electrons, by sharing the electrons, or by losing electrons. Suppose you can see sodium can achieve the electronic configuration by losing the electrons. Okay, hydrogen atom can achieve the electronic configuration like helium by sharing of electrons. Okay, because it has one valence electron in its K cell, so can share and achieve the electronic configuration like noble gases. So by losing of electron and by sharing of electrons, they can achieve and they will be stable. And second thing, to lower the potential energy, to lower the potential energy of system. If the potential energy is lowest, suppose if a system has the lowest energy, that means the system is stable. So suppose we have taken two atoms, atom A and atom B. Okay, and this is the electron of atom A. Here the atom A and atom B are taken, and this is the electron of atom B. This is the protons of the nucleus of atom A and nucleus of atom B. This is electron of atom A and electron of atom B. So you can see if the nucleus of these two atoms, nucleus of atom A and nucleus of atom B, a force will be occur between them, and the force will be repulsive force because both have the same charge. And electrons of atom A and electrons of atom B, here also repulsive force will be there because both have the same charges. Repulsive force between them. Now the nucleus of atom A and electrons of atom B. Similarly, nucleus of atom B and electrons of atom A both have opposite charge, so there will be attractive force will be there. Attractive force. And if these atoms, suppose atom A is coming close to atom B, what will happen? Electrons of these atom B will be attracted by the nucleus of the atom A, and electrons of the atom A will be attracted by the nucleus of atom B, and there is a chemical bond will form between them. If they are coming to a optimum distance, there is a chemical bond is formed. Okay, and this optimum distance of the atom is called chemical bond. Optimum distance is called bond length.